Hey everybody, welcome to SoulsReaper Healing. Today we're doing the sign of Libra, and we're going to start off with the Angel Tarot. And the card you guys got was Astrology. It's from the Angel Tarot. It's a 7 of Cups. Read what it says in the book about this particular angel that's working with you guys right now. Astrology means God the Just. Those born under Astrology will have an agreeable character and will desire the acquisition of secret knowledge. Astrology will help you with the praising of God and the growing towards Him. Governs justice and makes the truth known in legal proceedings. So that is the angel that is working with you right now. One of the many. I already pre-shuffled these, but sometimes I feel drawn to shuffle them a couple more times. Libra Collective. To hear for their highest good. Card, please. Libra Collective. Okay. You guys got 31, which is magic, which equals a 4. Bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine, 21, which equals a 3. Next we'll do a card from the Raven's Wand. How you guys feeling today, Libra? Farewell. I got this card before with another sign. Bottom of the deck, Oak Indoors. Spirit Animal Oracle. 2 cards of guidance, please. For Libra Collective. Libra Collective. If this message does not resonate with you guys, then it just wasn't meant for you. Libra. 2 cards, please. Libra Collective. What do they need to hear for their highest good? What are they working on currently? Energy. What's the energy of Libra right now? Facing. Libra Collective. You guys got 2 cards right out the gate. Dragonfly Spirit, which is a 22. Truth transcends illusion. Bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. It's number 5. Bottom of the deck. Rabbit spirit, which is a 49. Now is a lucky time. Equals a 13, which also equals a 4. Alright. 3 cards, please, for Libra. What are they currently working on? What are they... Okay. You guys got worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Another sign. I think there was 2 other signs that got that one. Seems like we're kind of all dealing with similar energies right now, going through similar things. We're being asked to work on. Surrender. I can release my need to control. And then gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Sorry for the glare, guys. Bottom of the deck is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. The underneath is usually what's going on in subconsciously within you. You know, this combination right here, worry and surrender. I have, personally, I deal with this one as well all the time. I do have Libra in my chart and a couple planets, but like I'd said before in previous videos, you know, I am a part of this particular collective that I'm working with. So whoever is drawn to these videos is part of my collective and I'm a part of theirs. We're kind of going through similar energies right now. We're being asked to work on similar things, you know, within ourselves, because this is all about self-healing, self-mastery, learning the things about self that we need to face and release. So with worry and surrender, because this one talks about control, I understand it's a little it's scary to not be in control of what's going on outside, you know, of yourself, because we feel that if we can control it, you know, we can produce the outcome if we can control how it works. But in order to step in a more positive energy, we have to get to a place of surrender within self. To understand that if you work within yourself, if you work on how certain things affect you, people, places, things, if you work on how those things affect you, you can change the way you respond to it. It's a reprogramming of your beliefs and a reprogramming of your thought patterns. Because what you think, you create. we are creators, guys. We create what is within us is what shows up outside of us. So, in essence, a control is it's an illusion. We think in our minds, we think that we have some kind of control over certain things, but honestly, you guys that have been on this journey, you're Libra, you're an air sign. It depends on what's in your chart, but those of us that have a lot of air in our chart, which I have predominantly fire and air in my chart, so I've lived a lot of years in my head, more so my head than my heart. And I think this is why it's bringing this up, is the only one that you can control, and this is something I tell my kids all the time, the only one that you can control is you. You control the way that you respond. You control the way that you react. You control the way that you project you. Because what we are inside, we project outside to others or just to the world. So that's what this worry is here, because we're stepping into a place to where things are changing, and they're changing at a pretty quick rate. I don't know if you guys felt the intense heart chakra feeling, within your heart, and just within these past couple days, especially when the Leo moon started, and then, with us going into Pisces, feeling that love within us and around us, seeing, having a greater understanding and respect for everything that's going on around us. But it tends to, because of an old pattern, we get into the state of worry, worrying about, well, what happens if I let go of control? What happens, because we're very cerebral, we're very analytical, and I say we because a lot of people don't understand that we have every sign in our chart somewhere, and it may not be in your birth chart area. If you look on different pages, you look on different pages in your birth chart, where it has the stelliums and it has all the different trines and all of those things, you'll have different signs in that area as well. So we have different astrology, we have all the different signs within our chart somewhere. And each one plays a role. But what it's asking you is, with this dragonfly spirit on this worry, above this worry card, truth transcends illusion. It's asking you to be honest with yourself. And I've had this come up in it was either one or two other readings. I think it was two other readings. Two other signs. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. To be honest with yourself about why you're worrying about this. Why you're worrying about letting go, trying something new. And it can just be a belief system. It can just be that, you grew up around a lot of people that worried a lot. And that in turn became your belief, that if you didn't worry about things and you didn't do this and that you wouldn't be able to control, what's going on in your life. But like I said before, what does worry do for anything? All it does is makes us stressed out, but it doesn't help anything at all. It does not change anything. All it will probably change is you will have problems with yourself. You'll have, things going on with yourself if you consistently worry all the time about things. It will cause you to have dis-ease, which creates something within your body. It's like a suppressed emotion. And when we suppress things, it's like dropping a Mentos or something like that in a Coca-Cola bottle and letting it explode. It's the same thing with emotions. When you suppress those emotions, worry, anything, grief, any negative emotion, you suppress that, eventually it will come out one way, shape, or form. And it can be in a gentle way, or it can be in a and usually when we suppress, it doesn't come out in a gentle way. It comes out in an explosive way, because we've held on to it for so long. It is a thing that we do that does not serve our higher good. And it is asking for you, for us to have Libra, for us that this message resonates with, to surrender. Give it to God, let go. It's time. Okay? And with Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured, and gratitude. It's asking you to be grateful for the things that has happened within your life that has taught you these lessons to understand yourself better, to come back into union with yourself, to understand that we are creators. We create the things that are, what's within is without. So we create certain things within our lives, and we go towards certain lessons in our lives, because those are things we need for our soul's growth. And if you can look at it like that, and what I had to do with some of the things that I was looking at, I had to remove the people, places, or things and look at it like a math problem. When there's not a specific person in that, when you're trying to figure out what the pattern is, where did it stem from? What is this belief that I have? When you're trying to get to the root of that, it made it easier for me to say, okay, let me just write this down, but I want to just focus on what the pattern was. What was I doing to create this, and then it caused this to happen? What is the pattern or belief within myself that is keeping me stuck, or keeping me worried, keeping me in grief about whatever situation? And each one of you will do whatever serves you, because this is all our own specific journeys, guys. Everybody makes choices. We have free will. And you have your own way of looking at these things within yourself. I'm just trying to help you guys, because I know when I started back in 2018, I was still in a place where I was searching for answers outside of myself. And we all know now, that it's within yourself. You have to find those answers with your higher self, with God, with whatever you connect with. But it's all about being within you. But when I started, I was searching for answers, searching for people that I resonated with online, you know, on tarot and things like that, because I first started with astrology and then went over to tarot and different, you know, self-help, different types of people that helped on the spiritual journey. But I was still looking for that. Well, but how do I do this? How do I find these? How do I look at these specific things? And it was all about me looking within. But I had to go through that process in order to get where I am right now. And you know, it's showing here that this is in your subconscious, so you're in your divine feminine energy. But also you have oaken doors, which can be more of a masculine as well. So you right now, it looks to me like you're trying to balance, you know, because Libra is balance. You're trying to balance your masculine and feminine energies. Because we all have both, guys. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but sometimes if you're in more masculine energy, you can watch a masculine video on there and you'll resonate. Some of the parts you will resonate with because you're more in masculine than you are feminine. Or you can watch both, masculine and feminine, and there'll be parts in there that will resonate with you because of the energy that you're in at this moment. So, with you guys, you guys are air sign, you guys are very smart. You have you know what you're facing right now and what you've got to let go of, you know. This up here, this farewell, and it's telling you basically that the worry is not serving you and the control. And to look from a different perspective, you know, see how this bat is hanging upside down? It kind of reminds me of the hangman energy. It's asking for you to see things from a different viewpoint and being grateful to be grateful for the things that you've been through, ultimately the things that you drew to yourself to heal you. So I'm going to read this farewell, and then we'll read the magic card. So, farewell. We all must let go at some time, or be let go. Isabel Summer is saying a sad but loving farewell to her friend. When a relationship collapses in heartbreak, we dwell on the person we lost, not realizing that by thinking about them so intensely, we keep the pain alive, perhaps for years. I did that. Yeah, I've done it before, multiple times. Thoughts create feelings, and feelings shape our world. When thoughts turn to loss, direct them toward different matters. It will be hard at first, but with patience, escaping the prison of destructive thoughts is possible. And guys, this is, you know, I didn't understand this at first when I started either. I mean, for a couple years, and then just within this last year, I've started having a greater understanding of why things went the way they went, because of the choices I made and the thoughts I had within me, what I believed about myself, what patterns I had. And when you get to that space of understanding kind of how you work, how you think about things, you believe things, how you respond to things, how that creates what is around you. So let's see, 31 magic. Oftentimes what we consider to be magic is simply that which we cannot explain within the parameters of our existing belief system or reality. If we haven't seen something before, or we were never taught that something could exist, then it must be magic if we clearly experience or observe it. Magic could be described as the explanation we give for something we perceive as real, even though science has not been able to prove or explain it yet, and our mind struggles to accept it. Throughout history, humans have had a profound fascination with magic, and a deep fear of it as well. Magic holds seemingly unseen and unknown possibilities that can be of immense value. Yet our lack of understanding and control makes us fearful of it. We assign great power to it, as described in countless fairy tales, myths, and legends, in which magicians, sorcerers, witches, and wizards play significant roles. Perhaps our deep fascination with magic is our unconscious desire to alter our existing reality and expand beyond our current state to become a much grander expression of who we really are. Magic helps us believe that anything is possible, even the things that seem impossible or make no sense. Magic is another word for manifestation. What is clear is that magic requires a deep and unwavering intent and conviction on the part of the magician. An uncertain and questionable abracadabra will simply not do. Changing our reality starts with a deep-rooted belief that we can. When we are deeply connected to ourselves and to Source, our presence is without doubt. This solid connection is the secret power of all great sorcerers and wizards, who, based on their conviction, intention, and trust, are able to perform great magic. That one tied in really nicely, guys, with your all's reading. Spirit's letting you know that, you guys got this. It's just a matter of looking within and us being honest with ourselves about what we're feeding our souls, what we're telling ourselves, what beliefs we have. And is that our belief, or is that someone else's belief that someone told us or that we witnessed growing up? Is it truly your own belief? That's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys soon.